The Sutra Story, Episode 2, Mahakashyapa, the start of the compelling the Sutra. The aim of the Buddha's teachings is to bring everyone to infinite life. To achieve that aim, we should take action to make our society into a great harmony. About 2,500 years ago, a traveler arrived in the woods near Rajagiri, the capital of city Magadha. You finally come. I've finally found you. You're the teacher that I've been looking for all these years. I'm also very delighted. I've already attained enlightenment. Let me pass it on to you, Mahakashyapa. Yes. The Sutra Story, Mahakashyapa, the start of the compelling sutra. The one who was waiting for the traveler was Mahakashyapa, who had been looking for a wise teacher all the time. If I did not know, but claimed that I did. If I had not attained enlightenment, but claimed that I had, my body would split into 7 parts right here. Yes. Then Shakyamuni Buddha started to expound the Dharma earnestly. Mahakashyapa listened carefully, without missing a sentence. His name is Mahakashyapa. He will be your mate from today. He looks so dirty. Yes, he does. Welcome to the Venvion Vihara. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. He doesn't seem to know how to speak. Welcome. The practice is very strict here. The Buddha is asking for trouble. That guy he picked up to this guy. One must keep many disciples as a Buddhist disciple. One must live in the mountain forest far away from worldly life. Sustain one's life by going begging every day, and is not allowed to choose between the poor and the rich. One is allowed to have only 1 meal a day, dress only in clothes made of rags, and is not allowed to possess any other things, etc. The regulations were very strict. Mahakashyapa kept the disciples happily, and practiced diligently, never falling behind others. However, there were also some disciples who disliked Mahakashyapa. They often slandered him being behind his back. Upananda, he's still not moving. Let me see. Astonishing, it's been 3 days already. What is in his mind? Perhaps he's thinking about nothing, just pretending to practice but actually sleeping there. It must be so. It would be strange if someone who pretended understood the Buddhist teaching. He'd better forget about it and get out of here. Happened to hear their words. Shakyamuni Buddha thought. He needed to make everybody aware of Mahakashyapa's merits. One day, Shakyamuni Buddha gathered his disciples to speak Dharma. So stinky, as if he just came out of garbage. When the Buddha saw Mahakashyapa coming, he started to talk about the hardest part of the Dharma. But none of his disciples understood it at all. All phenomena, all things come and exist certain causes. All things are extinguished for certain causes. Alright, did you get it? Did you understand? No, I didn't. What about you? Me neither, I'm sorry. So none of you understood it. Mahakashyapa, you are over there. Your seat is here. Come here and sit down. Why? What I just talked about seemed to be too difficult for everyone. Mahakashyapa, come here. Explain to again using a simpler language on behalf of me. What is going on? I appreciate your kindness, my teacher, but I'm not eligible to sit beside you. Not to speak of expounding Dharma on behalf of you. I can't accept it in any case. I'm already very satisfied to enjoy the pleasure from the Dharma at your feet quietly by myself. Mahakashyapa is very rare. It doesn't matter. Let it be. Mahakashyapa will. Mahakashyapa has already attained the wisdom of the Dharma 8 days after he met me. After that, he got rid of the desires through practice. He is contented, never speaks of unnecessary word, practices the Dharma completely. From now on, everyone should learn from Mahakashyapa how to behave. As I said, Mahakashyapa is not a simple liar. You have slandered him. That's you. Don't point to others. Say it again. Too noisy. I reject. That guy refused to talk about the Dharma because he was unsure of himself. But the Buddha favors him. This is not funny at all. Except the stubborn Upananda. No one has said anything bad about Mahakashyapa anymore. From then on, everyone called the Mahakashyapa the silent man with respect. However, although Mahakashyapa was contented with enjoying, there is still one thing that he felt concerned about. It was his wife, Bhada, who was waiting for him at home. Mahakashyapa's first name was Pipali. He used to be the richest man in the Magadha kingdom. When he was young, he disliked all kinds of worldly entertainments. He hoped to leave home, live a simple life in peace. But he couldn't refuse his parents' request. Got married normally with a girl named Bhada from a rich family. In the wedding night, he found out that Bhada also wished to leave home to see, just like him. Both of them were very happy. After their parents passed away, they inherited the family estate. One day, Buddha asked the maids to dry the sesame seeds in the sun for extracting oil. Ah, so many worms. It's so bad to kill so many lives. We can do nothing. That's the order of the madam. Stop it, stop it. Don't extract oil anymore. Everyone has a day off today. On the farm, the laborers plowing the field. So many bugs were killed. Hey, move, stop slacking. Stop. All stop right now. That's it for today. People suffer from the hard work. Cattle got hurt, bugs got killed. I never knew that. So many beings suffer from our rich life. I'm so sorry about this cool fact. I also think so. To eat, a bowl of rice is enough. To sleep, a place to lie down is enough. To dress, rags to cover the body are enough. All else could be totally given up. I want to give our estate leave home to seek enlightenment. Me too. Then, Mahakashyapa gave his properties to the servants, distributed his land to the farmers. He decided to travel by himself first. Bada, if I meet a wise teacher, I'll come back and bring you here over there. For sure? I promise. It's said that it was the very day on the Shakyamuni Buddha attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. Two years later, having visited a lot of countries to look for a wise teacher, Mahakashyapa finally met his teacher for life, Shakyamuni Buddha. Bada, I really want to bring you over here. But there's no precedent for a woman to become a nun, and please be patient a bit longer. The day that Mahakashyapa had been looking forward finally came. Shortly after, Shakyamuni Buddha moved his activity site from Vena to Chitvana Vihara at Kosala. He started to accept women as his disciple. Mahakashyapa was very happy. He brought Bada over to Chitvana Vihara. After became a disciple of the Buddhas, Bada devoted and got praised by the Buddha. She was regarded as the foremost in analyzing the previous of beings. As the number of the Buddha's disciples increased gradually, he couldn't take care of some of the monks living in the distant palace. In a village called Avalavi, some of the monks even became slack in their daily lives. Probably everyone has forgotten his determination at the beginning. Look, this bowl is a family heirloom of a king. This bowl is regarded as a precious treasure by the rich people. I lost our favorite bowls. are like garbage compared to Utpana's marvelous bowl. Where did they get the houses and the great bowls? Maybe they forced the villagers to donate. It'll be terrible if that's the case. Today I'm going to go begging with this bowl. Just follow me. I'll take you to rich families for some delicious dishes. That's great. He's still following us. Perhaps Mahakashyapa also wants to eat something delicious once in a while. That's the house. This? What an impolite guy. Forget it, let's move to that one. What's going on? This is so strange. I don't understand. I see. You force people to donate to build your house. So they ran away when they see you, right? That makes a lot of sense. If that's true, it's very bad. Just like what I thought. But it's not my duty to blame them. Mahakashyapa. It seems that he is up to something. Come over here. Could it be that he wants to beg from that old woman? I'm very ill. Everybody has left me. I'm dying. I don't know who you are. What do you want from me? I'm a practitioner at the feet of the noble Shakyamuni Buddha. I'm here begging for some food from you. Begging from me? Yes. I hope you can show your mercy and donate some of your food to me. What are you talking about? I've never given anything to others before. Now, even if I want to, I have nothing to give. I have nothing left. Nothing at all. You look very virtuous. If I had anything, I really would give to give you some. But what can I do? All I have now is something that nobody wants. It's smelly sour rice soup. That's so embarrassing. The kindness in you, that's the most important thing. You have the kindness to donate. The one who possesses the kindness to help others is not a poor person. The one who has the feeling and can reflect on himself is already a virtuous person. Now, you already possess these qualities. You are certainly a noble person who follows the Buddha. Anyway, I really hope this can give me some of your rice soup. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. I finished my meal for today. Now I have strength to live until tomorrow. That's all due to your merciful kindness. Thank you. Mahakashyapa did such a thing? He is truly the man we know. He doesn't talk much, but he speaks Dharma through his actions, helps people in pain and sorrow to get released. He did that also to teach you. Ananda, yes. Pass on to all from now on. One cannot ask people to make donations for building nice vara. Did you get it? Yes. In addition, from now on, one cannot own several bowls like Upananda. All unnecessary things should be given up. Right now? That's right. Don't laugh. Shakyamuni Buddha has considered Mahakashyapa as a close friend of all time, rather than just a disciple. Only Mahakashyapa really understood what the Buddha had deep inside his mind. The deep trust and friendship between them had never changed for 40 years. When the Buddha was 80 years old, he passed on all the dharmas to Ananda and Mahakashyapa. Ananda had heard all the dharmas and he learned them by heart. Mahakashyapa was like a second Buddha. He brought the Dharma into practice by himself. The Dharma could be passed down till today, mostly due to the efforts of these two venerables. This was also the Buddha's original intention. Soon later, Shakyamuni Buddha lied down between two sal trees to have a rest for the last time. At that time, Mahakashyapa was traveling. Having heard this news, he had haste to communicate with some other disciples. I'm out of breath, let's have a rest. Traveler, may I ask where you came from? Kashyapa. May I ask, have you heard any news of my teacher? He already passed away 7 days ago. Today is his funeral. I took his flower from there. There's no need to be so grieved. From now on, he is not going to command us anymore. We are free in the future. It's rather a relief, isn't it? I'm sorry, I just said the wrong thing. Forgive me, Mahakashyapa. Forgive me. Forgive me, Mahakashyapa, forgive me. Forgive me. In Kashkangar, Ananda and the two others were about to start the fire for cremation, but they couldn't light the fire. Mahakashyapa is there. Teacher, I am reborn at this moment. From now on, I'll enjoy the pleasure from the Dharma, not only by myself. I'm going to burn myself like the sun. Make efforts to pass down the true Dharma into the future. Please don't worry and leave in peace. I will never break my promise. Teacher. It started to burn. All things in the world change. There is nothing that remains unchanged. Everything cycles from birth to death, from death to birth. In this serenity, I have found an external life. My disciples, from now on, you have to rely on yourself. Rely on the Dharma. "90 days later, Mahakashyapa gathered 500 disciples in the Separan cave. Buddha was also one of them. She was purple golden like Upananda. Why don't you get inside? Me? May I? If it's not because of you, I would still have to be the same way as I was. Just a silent practitioner who only enjoyed himself. Now, I call for a gathering to start the compilation of the Sutra. Upananda, you're the first one to thank. I'm sorry. Thank you. With the help of Ananda and other disciples, Mahakashyapa started to hold so that they could be passed down into the future. That was the start of the compiling the Sutra. Perhaps Mahakashyapa and Upananda were brought together by a special karma.